Hey, Commanders Nation. If you want to stay up to date with all the news, updates, and news from our team, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any details. Oh, and leave your like to strengthen our team of Commanders fans American football. So get ready because here comes some hot news for you. And now let's go to today's news. Final thoughts. Quinn relishes home field advantage at Northwest Stadium. Washington Commanders head coach Dan Quinn spoke to the media Monday following the team's 34-13 win over the Cleveland Browns in Week 5 before turning the page on the Baltimore Ravens. Here are some highlights from his press conference. Jayden Daniels and Terry McLaurin's connection sparked the offense. The Commanders have put together a top-5 offense over the past month, but they needed an early jump against the Browns. They dropped 12 yards on their first 5 plays and faced a third and 13 on their second drive. It wasn't until Jayden Daniels wriggled through the pressure and threw a 66-yard pass to Terry McLaurin that the offense got back on track. That's what really sparked it, Quinn said. From there, the Commanders put up more than 400 yards of offense for the third time in 4 weeks and scored 34 points against a respected Browns defense. That particular drive ended with an interception at the goal line, but Quinn highlighted how that pass to McLaurin showed Daniels' growth. There might have been a point early in the season when Daniels would have run the ball on his own. Instead, he kept his eyes downfield and put together a much more explosive play. Tackling has improved over the past 2 weeks. There were a number of reasons why the defense struggled to start the season, but missed tackles were one of the biggest issues for the unit. The past 2 weeks have been better, Quinn said, and it's no coincidence that the defense put up its best showings against the Browns and Cardinals. I think that day, we could have gotten to 4 missed tackles, Quinn said, and we had gotten to double digits in previous games. The improvements were evident in how little the Browns were able to move the ball in the first half. They had 5 3-and-outs on their first 8 possessions, and the main reason they moved the ball enough to get into field goal range for their first points was because they started at Washington's 43-yard line. Washington's linebacker duo of Frankie Luvu and Bobby Wagner, who accounted for 13 total stops, was the driving force in helping the team combine for 72 tackles, the team's highest total all season. The more we do that, the better we get at tackling, Quinn said. The Commanders' defense as a whole has made a remarkable turnaround in recent weeks. What was the 29th ranked unit has now moved up to 14th and is tied for 8th in sacks. Quinn felt the Cardinals' game was a step in the right direction toward meeting the standard the coaches expected of their players. We played better to create some longer third downs, Quinn said. I also really felt the energy and speed of the guys. Quinn and defensive coordinator Joe Witt Jr. have preached that their defense is a run-and-hit scheme. The players are buying into that philosophy, and it's finally starting to show some results. They've improved to 14th in passing yards allowed, and while their 43.6% third down conversion rate allowed is still in the bottom half of the league, they're 11th in that category over the past 3 weeks. They've also had the 4th most sacks per game over that same span. The next step for the defense is to create more turnovers. They've only had 3 so far this season, but Quinn believes more will happen soon. I feel like those scenes are becoming more apparent now, Quinn said. Quinn had the best seat in the house. Quinn said it can often be dismissed as a coach's speech to thank the fans for coming to games. He promised that wasn't the case this time, though, as he praised the Burgundy and Gold faithful for creating a tough atmosphere for the Browns to play in. Quinn loved every second of it. I had the best seat in the house, Quinn said. I had a 360-degree view of everything, and it was really cool to see. Quinn pointed out how some of the Browns' penalties were directly related to the crowd noise on Sunday. That's what he wanted to see when he discussed home field advantage in the days leading up to the game. The noise also gave the Commanders' players another boost of energy that they took to the field. I wasn't going to miss that, Quinn said. I could hear them, I could feel them, I could see them. How Jayden Daniels has surprised Commanders teammates amid 4-1 start. During spring and summer practice, Washington Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin praised the work ethic and offensive savvy that rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels has demonstrated from his first days at the team's facility through the preseason. Yet Daniels has managed to surprise his teammates amid the hot starts he and the Commanders have had through the first 5 weeks of the season. "I didn't expect him to come in and start running like that," McLaurin said while speaking to Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer after Washington's dominant 34-13 win over the Cleveland Browns. "I've played with some quarterbacks and definitely some rookie quarterbacks. Sometimes it takes a while to get comfortable in the NFL system, not just in practice. Then you go to a game and it's a different animal. You see him getting better every week. I think that's a testament to the experience he's had in college, but also the preparation he puts in. That's something that jumped out right away, his anticipation, his ability to throw on the run," McLaurin added. "He's got a lot of talent to stretch the field vertically and horizontally. He can make every throw." Daniels looked like a rookie signal caller in Washington's Week 1 loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but has since played like a legitimate MVP candidate en route to guiding his club to 4 straight wins. According to ESPN stats, he entered Monday ranked 3rd in the league with an adjusted QBR of 73.2 and 5th, with a passer rating of 106.3 on the season. According to StatMuse, Daniels ranks 6th in the league with a combined 1,435 passing and rushing yards. Against Cleveland, Daniels did well to overcome an early interception and completed 14 of 25 passes for 238 yards, along with 82 rushing yards. His 41-yard touchdown pass to Dyami Brown just before halftime essentially put the game to bed.